I think I might be on this one alone, but has anyone been watching The Walking Dead but
No.
me? So finally they came out with a good episode. There was like 6 episodes this short season, and the last one was the origin of Negan, and it was pretty cool. I won't talk too long about it because you guys didn't see it, but it's like Negan was a teacher before he became this homicidal killer, which, as a teacher, former teacher, however you want to look at me, I completely loved it. I was like, yeah, motherfuckers, fear the teachers. Because when shit goes to hell, we have the most pent up anger, and we will kill some zombies for you. That's right. No, it was
I would
actually
think
really
a
sweet.
mailman would have more
Stop
built-in
it.
anger.
Stop it. Stop it. Teachers. Teach us. All right. I'll skip that. Black Panther 2. Chadwick Boseman is very honored in Marvel sequel, stars say. All right, so they're filming, or they're getting ready to film Black Panther 2. Obviously, Chadwick Boseman sadly passed away. They are not recasting Black Panther. They're moving on with the story. And they're saying he's honored. What do you think's happening, Emily?
I mean, I think they're gonna. It's. I mean, the only way to do that is to have T'Challa be dead.
You think that's how they're
Like
gonna start off?
yeah, it's too weird to like, oh, he's off on an adventure somewhere. Doesn't work in the long term, and yeah, I think it's gonna be real hard to watch, but hopefully they do something really nice there, and then it'll be sort of the characters figuring out what to do without him, and I imagine by the end of the movie, at least somebody taking on the Black Panther mantle.
I don't think they should kill him off with like a off-screen battle. I think they should be like he got sick, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of maybe they'll do it like what they did to Brian O'Connor and Fast, like he just passed away. Like he just died. They don't really address how he died. He just died. Like got sick. Did Brian O'Connor get
They
sick?
didn't kill him off. No, he's not dead.
He drove off.
He is off, and he retired because he and Mia have a family.
But Mia's in the new movies.
Yeah, she comes back. I forget exactly how got dragged back in. I can't remember, but she gets dragged back in. But Brian is home taking care of the kid.
Brian O'Connor would not sit home with the kids and let Mia go and have all the fun. But okay, for Hollywood's sake. Anyway, bad analogy. So like, I feel like they should, honor that not. I don't know. It's tough, man. They shouldn't kill him off screen with like a battle. They should like say he got sick.
Yeah. No, I know.
You know what I mean?
I think that's a little. Yeah, I think it'll be like, and I hope that's what they do.
Yeah. It shouldn't be like, Thanos left some fatal wound and then he just died. Like, that would be stupid.
I mean, I wonder if they'll make it blip related.
Maybe.
I do like how, just to go back to Falcon and Winter Soldier, I do like how they kind of blamed the blip for like, the conflict, the terrorism, that they actually liked the world before the blip was reversed, like when only half the world was existing, that like it did solve a lot of problems, as Thanos said. Thanos is always right. Thanos is right. I repeat, Thanos is always right. Because there are a lot of countries that, have these sanctions in place where there's too much of this, too much of that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So like if you lose half the population, resources, like right now we're fighting the fossil fuels, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So like I can see how that makes sense, as far as like a good motive for the bad guys in this show. And I really like that a lot, that they blame the blip or the reversal of the blip. I thought that was great. So maybe they'll link that to T'Challa's death. But who do you think will be the next Black Panther?
I mean, I feel like Shuri's sort of the obvious one. I mean, both that she's the little sister and also like she's a character people like a lot. I don't know. Or
She's I like her little spirit. She's spunky.
and I also feel like maybe they'd go with her just because they want to go in a different direction. Like she's much, like you said, spunky. She's a lot funnier than he was, a lot less serious. And he like just replacing him with another character. Well, it's not T'Challa, but it's somebody exactly like T'Challa. It's sort of like, well, that's not great.
Brother, why do you have your toes out in my lab?
Mm.
That's like my favorite. What are you doing? Oh, that was funny. I get really bummed out when I think about like Chadwick Boseman, like dying of cancer at like 40.
Yeah.
Like, it's just fucking terrible. Johnny and Sawyer went to a birthday party at a movie theater, and it was like one of those like throwback cinemas, and they saw 42. About the Jackie Robinson story starring Chadwick Boseman. Now my kids already saw it because I raised my kids right. We are a baseball household, so like they saw that fucking movie like the day it came out. So they saw it again for the second time. They're like, "Yeah, Dad, they showed us the movie. And then like it was so sad. Sawyer, who's like really into baseball, he's like, "That's Black Panther, right, Dad? He died, right, Dad?" I'm like, "Yeah," which is kind of like a, yeah, sad. Still gets me. But I got a feeling that they're gonna do it the right way. It'll be classy. It'll be a way to honor him. This is a very unpopular opinion, but I would like to see Michael B. Jordan come back. Which I know he died, but he took I don't know what it's called, the serum, the flower. So there's a chance, that he could have survived anything like that, and that would be cool.
Yeah, I agree. I'd love to see him come back. He was awesome in that movie.
Yeah, he's I always liked him. And me and Hawes used to argue. Hawes doesn't like him at all. I always liked him. And then to find out he was in The Wire and then like tragically died in The Wire. So sad.
I mean, I
So
always liked him
sad.
because the first thing I ever saw him in was The Wire, and he is just phenomenal on that show. Like almost everybody is, and like was one of my favorite characters in that first season. So,
Anybody see Creed? He was good in those two movies.
I think I saw every one of his movies. If you Creed was very good. Fruitville Station is very powerful. I want to say that was his real breakout role and Ryan Coogler's breakout film. Did I say his last name correctly?
I
I
think
think so.
Yeah. Okay. I fuck it up because I know a Clunan. Yeah, sometimes I say that. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm definitely like looking forward to it. Here's one that'll spark debate. You ready, Emily?
Mm-hmm.
Disney is rebooting Alien without Ellen Ripley.
Is that a fact?
Hold on. That hashtag show. I think that's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, Emily,
What? I mean, what? Like,
I feel you're my personal Ellen Ripley. You're the heroine in my life.
You're the lady that survives being surrounded by two crazy aliens like me and Johnny.
Like, I feel you would have a huge machine gun and kill aliens to save me.
look, I mean, I certainly don't want to see anybody else play Ripley. Like, Ripley is Sigourney Weaver, and like she died, and they brought her back once as a clone, and I did not like that. Like, look, I can't be precious about Alien because they've already done so many like things that are basically restarts of those movies, and Ridley Scott, God bless him, is an insane maniac, and like the fights between him and the studio and those and other people taking, the studio, like him basically losing it, and I mean, the whole Alien franchise is a goddamn mess. Look, I love Alien and I love Aliens, but they've done so much shit since then that I don't care. I don't hate Prometheus or Covenant the way some people do. Like, I think they're sort of like fine to have some really interesting stuff, and like visually they're still really cool. But I don't know, like I feel like once Alien versus Predator happens, it's not like they're gonna make anything worse than that.
That was terrible.
I don't understand why they have to reboot it. Why can't you just move forward in the timeline? Like, Ripley's gone. Ripley's came back and they cloned her and she's gone again. Like, just move forward in the timeline. You could still have that in continuity instead of like fucking up with like something that's like, so what's the word I'm looking for? Just cherished, I guess, by like the hardcore fans. Like, a reboot is such a dirty word, today. And sometimes it doesn't even mean the right terminology for what it is. You know what I mean?
True.
So like maybe it is further in the timeline, just starting a new story.
I don't know, but if you're gonna reboot it, I'm okay with that. Because like so much has been rebooted and we don't even think twice. Like, how many King Arthurs have there been?
It's different though.
Yeah.
It is and it's not though.
It is, because Alien was in that timeline in movie history where it was groundbreaking enough that it becomes symbolic. It's iconic, like Star Wars, like like that first Christopher Reeve Superman movie. Like, well, not like that's
Rebooted.
Right, but
Batman.
that was a huge
rebooted.
bad example.
Spider-Man rebooted.
No, but like from 1977 to like 1985, I feel like those movies that started those huge franchises, like
Terminator rebooted.
Not really. Terminator really wasn't rebooted. They
Titanic rebooted.
I mean, Terminator is another one that's just like a mess.
But it wasn't
when you look
rebooted.
at
That was an alternate timeline. It wasn't rebooted. Even Star Trek really wasn't rebooted because Spock comes from the future.
Star Trek was fucking rebooted.
Leonard Nimoy came from the future, and
rebooted.
But it's a soft reboot.
Well, it's not, and it's not a total reboot because the other Star Trek still exists. Like, they're still, like, the TV shows and stuff are in the TV show timeline. They're not in the Kelvin universe.
But you can watch all the Star Trek movies and then watch J.J. Abrams' Star Trek and see Leonard Nimoy come from the future, and Emily knows I'm right. And Leonard Nimoy is connecting. Spock connects all the movies, all of them.
All right, so just hear me out. First off, I want to say, can you see my monitor?
Yeah.
All right, Emily, I love you. But
I'm just going to say this and I'll shut up. Rebooting Alien.
You ruined my moment, dude. I kissed Emily.
Good. I'm really glad that Mike ruined that moment.
It's like rebooting Star Wars for a huge fan base. You can't do that.
It was rebooted, and Leonard Nimoy plays the future Spock. It's rebooted.
No,
it's a new Kirk. No. It's the prequel.
No, but it's not. It's not a new Spock. Leonard Nimoy is the Spock from the TV show and from the original movies.
Yes.
Right, they got the same actor, but it wasn't. It's not a continuation of.
Yes,
it
was.
Saying it is. I'm saying the Spock, the Leonard Nimoy Spock, is the same Spock.
Yeah, he came from the future.
It is called the Kelvin universe because it is a parallel universe to the other things, and Leonard Nimoy is. It's because of it's caused by a timeline split. He's not just old Zachary Quinto. That's why he has different memories of what happened.
Okay. Hitting your syllables harder won't make me understand faster.
Dude.
Just so you know.
So Spock, Leonard Nimoy, in the old school timeline, he goes back in time in like a space, in like a DeLorean of space, and then he creates the parallel universe by going back in time, which is J.J. Abrams' movie.
Okay, I understand your perspective. You're in
It's not a
universe.
perspective. It's
Okay,
not a
all right. I
perspective.
understand
Though.
your truth. I understand your truth. Okay, from the outside looking in, like I'm an actor or I'm running a major studio, and I want to say, let's do a Star Trek movie, but have like Spock and Kirk meet in school. By definition, I think that's a reboot. Personally, I could be wrong, but that's
But
my
you
point.
you honor the real the core fan base by doing what they did. You're not. It's not a slap in the face to anybody by having Leonard Nimoy play his character that went through that whole journey that all of us did for the past 50 years, even before the three of us were born. He went through that whole journey, and then he went back and created this other. So you're honoring it. You're not fucking
Yeah.
just throwing it out the window.
Like whether you want to call it a reboot or not, it's not a reboot in the same way that like Batman is. Because when a new like the Christopher Nolan movies happen, there's like the other Batman movies before that didn't ever happen. Those Batman movies don't exist in the same universe as like the Nolan movies. Like there's no crossover between what happened with Michael Keaton and what happened to Christian Bale. They're completely separate entities.
Well, I can't wait to revisit this conversation after the Flash movie comes out.
But that's why in the second one with Khan, like it's the same storyline but different because Spock altered it already by influencing young Spock, and that's why some decisions are different in the second one.
No, I get it, but like I get what you're saying. I understand 100%. Well, no, I don't understand 100%, but like I think I have an idea of what you're saying. I'm just kind of just like I said, my perspective comes through like a major studio saying like, "Hey, let's do another Star Trek, but make them young and meet in school. Like, let's just start over and have a trilogy with these guys and grow up with them. You know, like introduce it to a new generation." That's where our perspectives and opinions differ with this one.
Right.
Yeah, but I would prefer
No
Alien.
one's wrong.
Like I prefer Alien not do a reboot and just like look again. The timeline's a mess. Like trying to read the Alien like Wikipedia is a nightmare. But just pick another like moment and go do it, so you're not like saying that stuff never happened.
Well, I wouldn't mind if they did what Terminator Dark Fate did and say like the last 3 or 4 movies don't count, but the James Cameron ones do. Just
That's
do
even
that.
more confusing when they do that.
But like keep
Like,
Alien and
could you
Alien.
ignore the last 3 movies we made, please? Thanks.
But I wouldn't mind that. I like that better than just totally destroying the original ones. Like you don't get rid of.
You want to start a real debate? Imagine if they did that with Star Wars.
Don't even.
It's possible.
Look, I know
it's
all
not
about
possible at this point.
Well,
they'd never do it. Like in terms of like
World Between Worlds, Filoniverse is possible.
No, but no, I don't mean like I'm saying within like what they're gonna do. They're never gonna make like they're never gonna remake A New Hope.
I think this is where like we also disagree. I think it's possible that you might get not like a remake, but like you might get like a similar reboot, like kind of like the Star Trek. Like they remade the Star Trek with a new Kirk. You know, they might do that with Luke Skywalker one day. Like they might, dude.
And the only way they do that is with Filoniverse.
It's possible.
Well, no, I don't think it is because I feel like there's such like fundamentally different like thing, like because Star Trek was like episode of the week, and even like those new movies. I mean, yes, the second movie, like there's the movie where is Khan, but it's not like they remade Wrath of Khan. Like,
right.
It's different than like it's not like they remade Star Trek: A Motion Picture when they made the first J.J. Abrams movie. It's a completely different story.
But that's a soft reboot, though. Johnny's saying, "What if
I'm
it's
saying
a
that's
soft
possible.
Reboot?
With
I'm saying
Luke
they're never going to be
Skywalker,
able to
Anakin
say it's
Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker, but he's got it because Star Wars has never had that kind of story. Like Star Trek was just like, it's, hey, they're going on adventures every week. And so
Right.
this is like, it's just a new cast going on adventures every week. I'm saying Star Wars is fundamentally a different kind of storytelling.
Yes, but when Ezra pulled Ahsoka through,
I'm not
and
I'm not
that
saying
fucked up,
whether they could.
but that
I'm not,
fucked up a lot of things
Mikey,
for
I'm
me.
not saying whether they could find some way to explain it with their stupid shit Filoni did. I'm saying they're never going to.
It really excites me when you say stupid shit, Filoni.
I
Like
think
I
it's
love it.
I think
It's
it's
like
too
music
sacred.
to my ears.
Sorry, Johnny. I think it's too sacred. I'm with Emily. I don't think you touch that.
I think I'm not saying I want it. All I'm saying is it's extremely possible. It might not be
It is
soon.
absolutely not extremely possible.
I think it's extremely okay. So here's why I think it's possible.
They won't even recast a new Luke Skywalker. They fucking like
Right.
plaster over like Mark Hamill's face on some dude.
She's right. And when
I know.
she's right, she's right.
I don't think it's possible anytime soon. But let me tell you about the people I know that are casual Star Wars fans, right? None of them liked the new sequel trilogy. Right? I'm not even going to say Last Jedi, this, that. No, they didn't like all three of them. They actually, and these people kind of like the prequels. And now I'm talking about like 5 or 6 people, but that's my small little sample, right? Now, one day, someone like of that same thinking might end up running Disney, and it could be 30 years from now, and be like, hey, you know what I want to do? I want to tell the Skywalker story again. Like, let's go back to Anakin and tell a different version of like and how he becomes Darth Vader.
It's not happening.
I know it sounds sacrilege to us because we're in the moment.
I'm not even saying it from a sacrilegious standpoint. I'm saying they're never going to do it. Like, I honestly, like, fuck it. I'm not even precious about that shit. I'm just saying they're never gonna make that decision.
All I'm saying is one day, George Lucas, Kathleen Kennedy, and whoever the hell Iger, Favreau, Filoni, they are going to be one with the Force one day.
Iger's already gone. The new guy's coming in.
And a 7-year-old right now is going to be running Disney. And that 7-year-old might say, hey, let's go back to that Anakin Darth Vader shit. Let's do that again. I'm telling you, I think it's possible.
Okay, I'm telling you, you're wrong.
I mean, I don't think we'll be around for it. So you can't prove me wrong because we'll be dead. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, if I'm dead, I don't
get out of this conversation.
Oh, Emily. Okay, let's go to our questions. Emily hit the button. Get out. Okay, so this is a question from Rick Villanueva. My man, I love him. Why is Godzilla vs. Kong the runaway best picture for 2021?
Because like 3 movies have come out.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because it's the only one that didn't disappoint me? Would you believe that like the Judas and the Black Messiah movie couldn't hold my interest, and I'm a huge history nerd?
Oh, I thought that movie was good.
Dude, the acting was incredible, but like it got so slow. Maybe it was late for me, but like I couldn't get through it. I just turned it off. I was just like, it's just moving so slow. Maybe it's because like I kind of know what happens, being like the history nerd that I am, and it didn't move fast. I was like, okay, now let's get to this part. And it's not getting there. But I do have a question though. Both those dudes were nominated for Academy Awards, and rightfully so. Phenomenal performances. But they were both like for the supporting actor. Like someone's got to be the lead of the movie.
Those decisions are often weird, and it is a lot of the times based on looking at the competition in those categories and seeing what they think their better chances.
So is it the executive producer? See, I don't even know. Like, does the executive producer like enter them in as supporting, or like who decides like Daniel is going to be supporting instead of a lead?
I think that is a conversation probably involving agents and the talent and other people involved in the movie.
is Denzel and Tom Hanks in movies this year. You might want to go supporting.
No, but seriously, I think that is like there's definitely a
And they
market for
did.
that to be a
And they
consideration.
both did movies this year. Out of the 7 movies, Tom Hanks and Denzel Washington were leads in one that like you might want to try and dodge them. All right. Another one from Rick. Running with Josh's great idea on Spelt Out with Emily. Oh, Emily, hi. What Muppets would you cast as Star Wars characters?
Oh, I did Chapman's show, Star Wars Spelt Out, and I was talking about how I always thought that since the Muppets from Muppets Tonight were like actors and entertainers, they should just be in other movies. Because I was thinking about how in A Muppet Christmas Carol, it's like the opening credit is Kermit the Frog as Bob Cratchit, and I think that's delightful. So you should just have like the X-Men, and then suddenly Kermit the Frog is Wolverine, and you just never mention it.
You just roll with it.
I mean, Leia is Miss Piggy, obviously.
Animal would be Chewbacca.
The 2 old guys, the critics, would be R2 and 3PO.
Oh,
No.
yeah. I love that.
Palpatine.
They're both Palpatine.
No, Palpatine would be Beaker. Oh wait, who's Beaker's like lab doctor guy?
Bunsen Honeydew.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. That's all I got.
I think Gonzo would be Lando.
Oh,
That's a good one.
That's good.
He has a cape too, right?
Yeah.
Jabba, the Swedish chef, would be Jabba with the frogs.
Sam the Eagle is Obi-Wan.
Oh. I love the Muppets.
All right, that was the only 2 questions we got. The rest was just Heather making fun of me because another TV show I started that she recommended that I couldn't finish.
Emily, have you watched The Witcher on Netflix?
I watched half of one episode and I'm like, it's fine. And then I never went back to it.
Oh, it's so
Same.
good.
Same.
It really is good. I mean, you got to give it another shot. I think you both would love it. I was trying to get Johnny to watch it.
Yeah, I might. Maybe when season 2 comes out, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Like go back.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was exactly just what Emily said. Like I tried. I was like, ooh, Superman, and a sword. Let me watch.
So good. It's really good.
And I couldn't get through that.
Give it another shot.
Did you ever see Sneaky Pete? Either one of you guys?
Yeah, I watched the first season.
So I tried. I got like 4 or 5 episodes in, which is good for me, and then it lost me.
Yeah, when he gets like settled into that situation, it gets slows down a little bit, you know? It's him getting into that situation is like exciting. And then once he's like there and he's like part of like the family and the bail bonds thing, it's like, okay, whatever.
What else did I try? Oh, I started Mad Men. Did either one of you guys watch that?
I've watched Mad Men several times.
Yeah. Oh, so it's good.
Probably my like top 5 TV shows.
It's amazing.
We're on the 2nd episode. We just finished the 2nd episode, Sabrina and I. And like she was just kind of like in her phone. I'm like, "Are you listening to this? Like, do you see how like ridiculously sexist and like offensive this guy is?"
Yeah.
And she's just like, "No, what?" And I'm like, "Are we around it?" And then she's like, "Oh yeah, that was rude." And I was like, "Yeah." I go, "It's the 1960s. This is normal."
Mm-hmm.
And like, I kind of got disappointed. Obviously, I'm only 2 episodes in, but like that girl slept with that douchebag.
Yeah.
Why did she do that, Emily?
A lot of that happens.
Yeah, I mean, well, because she wants to be like the cool, like city girl doing like the like working in advertising.
Oh. And
Now,
like, good.
no, I was gonna say now you guys know why I was drunk.
Oh, because of that show?
No, I worked in advertising for 20 years. There's still a bar
Oh,
in every office.
really?
Nothing. That part didn't change. Yeah,
The amount of alcohol consumed in that show is
it's crazy.
bananas.
It's so weird for me seeing John Hamm looking so young. Because like when he started that, he looked like young, and now he's not so young.
I mean, he's still John Hamm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but stick with that. That's a great show, Johnny. One of
Oh
my
no,
favorites.
definitely. Is it on anything besides Amazon Prime? Because like these fucking commercials, like really get me annoyed.
Well, I don't know.
I gotta look into that.
It's one of those that sort of pops up a lot.
If you have AMC Plus,
Nope.
which, yeah, you need AMC Plus you get the commercials. I think.
Yeah, damn it.
Wait, you don't get commercial on Amazon Prime. Oh, it's
Uh,
because it's not on Prime. It's on the internet. It's on the IMDb thing
that's
through
it.
Amazon Prime.
That's
Like if
it.
it was on Amazon Prime proper, which is how it was the last time I watched it. Although also have it on DVD, but on the because there's like Internet Movie Database has their own streaming thing now, which is
Hmm.
through Amazon Prime, but they do have a lot of commercials.
Right. Yeah, AMC Plus is pretty good. They got a lot of good shows on there.
Hulu doesn't.
Hulu sucks. I got rid of Hulu.
Yeah, I'm on a free trial with Hulu, and like we watched that Hot Teacher show with the girl who owns the Giants. She was Sue Storm. What's her name? She was in House of Cards, Emily.
Kate Mara.
Yeah, Kate. She that show sucked. That was terrible.
It's like she sleeps with a student or something. I don't want to watch that. That's gross.
Yeah, it's like, and it's no different from every story you've ever read or like seen the like back to school specials about. Like it's nothing different. It's not interesting. It's like the kid thinks it's the coolest thing in the world while it's happening, and then like he's the victim at the end, and her life is ruined. Like it's just like, yeah, okay, I get it. We've seen this 1,000 times. Like I thought this was going to be different. Not that I wanted a happy ending or anything. Like she deserved to go to jail, of course, but it was just like so color by numbers story. Like it wasn't interesting. And like Sabrina and I committed to it, and like we were like, okay, it's over. You know,
Yeah, Hulu sucks.
Hulu sucks, dude. You know what
Espe-
Hulu does have that I was excited about?
what?
Friday Night Lights.
Oh yeah.
I might rewatch it. Again, Michael B. Jordan in the later seasons.
Yep.
But that's a suit. Did you ever see that show?
No, I never did that one.
I did.
That is binge worthy and very good.
You know what we got? We got because we love The Office in this house. We got Peacock, just so because they took it off Netflix, so we could watch it when we want without commercials. And Peacock is awesome because you literally have every SNL episode from 1970 whatever to like today, and
Oh
you can
wow.
just yeah, it's like worth it for like the catalog for SNL and The Office for us right now.
And you can like totally skip the 90s and like
Yeah,
miss
you
nothing.
can skip Adam Sandler. It's like you
No, I
totally
don't skip Adam. Those were like the good. No, but there was such a dry spell of SNL.
I would say late 90s. Early 90s is good because early 90s
Yeah.
is when you have Farley and Hartman and Spade.
Yeah, those were good. I guess it was after that.
Yeah.
It just got fucking terrible.
like the Knicks, like when the Knicks started to suck.
That's funny. All right, I think that's all I got. That's all I got for it. Did I miss anything you guys want to talk about?
How's the PS5?
I don't play it.
I figured.
My my Satan spawn won't let me near it, which is another reason why like I want to like we're gonna start the basement and hopefully finish it relatively soon, because then we're gonna put all the gaming stuff in the basement, set up like a little gaming area and then
Yeah.
take it out of their bedrooms because like I
Yeah.
don't see them and I don't know if they're asleep or doing homework or like on their fucking Xbox/PS5.
Yeah.
But like it looks amazing. Like I played like a little this, I played like a little God of War and I played a little Spider-Man, and like I loved it. And
Nice.
then like Johnny was like, "Okay, get out of my room." So like if I wish I could take like the laptop upstairs and like I would like walk in and you just see like my kids like
What do they play? Fortnite and Call of Duty?
Sawyer is the bigger Fortnite guy. And then he's been playing a lot of Madden lately, which is cool. Which that like I play with him.
Mm.
Johnny plays. He's like you. He's actually a lot like you, dude. He plays a lot of like anime games. I forget the name of it, but it's basically like Street Fighter, but like anime characters.
Does it? It's not Dragon. It's not Fighter Z, right? Dragon Ball.
I don't know.
Whatever.
I think I'll find. I'll text it to you later.
Okay.
Johnny, this house is way too big for that.
Just text me later.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So like me and Sabrina, like the room I'm in right now, we don't know what to do with. It's just gonna be like a sitting room, which is weird.
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
Yeah, just like I don't know what to do.
Where are you working out in the basement?
I work out in my garage
Okay.
because and even I mean I don't have a lot of weights. Mostly I do like just body stuff, body weight.
Yeah.
Shit, but that'll eventually be in the basement. But like right now, it's just like the 4 weights that I use are besides like my pull-up bar is in the garage.
Right.
And that shit was cold in the winter, bro.
Ooh.
Cold.
Yeah.
But like now I do like these speed workouts because I'm so cold, but it's getting warmer.
Well, you go down there
Or
early,
shit.
right? You're down there at like 6 a.m. It's gotta be cold.
It depends. I go all different hours. I've been like usually like I wait till I get home from work. Like I'll get home from work, then I'll work out, and then I'll make dinner, and then I'll crash and be lazy.
Mm.
Like once I make dinner, like I feel like my day is done, and then I get to watch TV for 4 hours before I pass out.
Yeah. I'm feeling the age, man. Like I come home and I get excited to like play a game, and then I realize I have like domestication responsibilities, if that's the appropriate terminology. And then I make dinner and I'm all excited to play this video game, and the last thing I want to do is like focus on something that uses brain power, and I wind up just watching TV. So I'm tired.
Sometimes it takes me like an hour to figure out what I want to watch, and then like
10 minutes later, you're done.
yeah. I mean, terrible. That's why, like...
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
When we were talking Ridley Scott, and then I know Johnny's always looking for shows, did you try Raised by Wolves? Did you try it?
I did try it, and it was terrible.
No, it's good.
Fucking no way. Terrible.
Oh, I loved it.
I can't wait to talk to Rich Jafaragine again. He knows
I loved
better. It was terrible.
Did you give it a full episode?
I gave it like 2 or 3 episodes. And all I got was angry android woman killing people. That's all I took from it. I'm not wrong.
There's like a whole religious war that happened on Earth, and that's why. And like the atheists actually made the... it's a lot. It's very Ridley Scott, because he's, like Emily said, he's out of his fucking mind. Like I want to know what this guy thinks about at night staring at the ceiling. Like, it's crazy. But I loved it.
You know what I did see though, that I binged in 2 days, and I made Sabrina watch it with me? The Haunting of Hill House.
The first one.
The first season?
The first season.
That first season's good.
Dude, it was awesome.
So good.
And like not just like creepy scary, but like I thought the story was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed, like I was blown away. Like I just kept looking at her like cuz she gets scared so easily, and I was like, this is really good. Like it was really confusing the first couple episodes. So I was like, wait, who's this? How many fucking kids does he have? Wait, he has 3 daughters? There's 3 daughters? Like I thought he had 2 daughters for like 3 episodes. And then like that one daughter is fucking smoking hot.
Yeah.
God damn. I was just like staring at her like, wow, you're pretty. I didn't mean to sound creepy there, but like she's a pretty woman.
Jenny had nightmares for like a week of broken neck lady after that.
Broken fucking
Oh,
neck
yeah,
lady.
that was creepy.
Yeah.
So.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
And it turns out that the broken, did you all see it?
Yep.
The broken neck lady was the little girl. What?
Yeah.
Fucking what? Not broken, bent leg. What do you
Bent
call it?
neck.
Bent neck. Dude,
So good.
so good. And that other bitch, she cheated on him first, and she was all high and mighty angry. It's like, bitch, you cheated on him.
Yep.
You cheated on him. That's what you fucking get. But like, what a great show. So did you guys see Blythe Manor?
I watched the first episode of that one, and I'm like, no, I'm not into it.
It's not as good, huh?
No.
Mike, did you see more than that?
Yeah, I watched it in rehab. It was
All
good.
right.
It wasn't as good.
But is it worth watching or no? Don't even bother.
Knowing your like ADD with shit,
True.
like it takes more effort. I'll say that. It takes more effort. Was the payoff worth it? I'll say for me, yes. For me personally, yes. For you, I'm not sure. You're gonna have to try it yourself. But it's not as good as nowhere close to as good as Hill House.
All right. I'm not even gonna bother then.
It's the same act. A lot of the same actors though.
I saw that because I watched the trailer for Blythe Manor or whatever, and I was like, oh shit, it's Bent Neck Lady.
Yeah.
L.
And
the dude from the dude from E.T.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas. Ian Thomas.
Elliot.
Did you check the ET lunchbox in the treehouse, by the way?
No.
Yep, they did a little ET homage for him. There was an ET lunchbox in the treehouse, in one of the treehouse scenes.
Oh, that's awesome!
And later we found out there was no treehouse.
I know. Did you find all the ghosts in the backgrounds?
I did see one, and it freaked me the fuck out.
There's like 32 of them throughout all the episodes, hidden in the back.
Just in the background.
Yeah, there's a YouTube video, but like it's fun to go and like try to find them.
There was one where it was just like a white face, like in the cupboard. That one freaked me out, and like Sabrina missed it. And I was like, look. She goes, it was like when the first time you see the guy near the clock fixing the clock.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it was just like, and I was like, whoa.
We went back and we watched the YouTube video that shows you where they all are, and then Jenny and I just stayed up one night and went through the episodes and found them, and she got freaked out. She couldn't sleep after that.
Sabrina says she had nightmares too.
Yeah.
I don't get nightmares.
Oh, did you guys see this trailer with Chris Rock? He's making a Saw movie.
Yeah, Spiral.
And Samuel L. Jackson plays his dad, and he's a detective, and someone is copycatting Jigsaw again, but like killing cops. And like Chris Rock is playing a serious role after like a new Jigsaw killer, and it connects indirectly to all the Saw movies. It's the weirdest trailer I've ever seen. I have to send this to you, John.
Yeah, send it to me, please. I watch. I mean, how many were there? 7?
Oh God, so many.
The first one was amazing. Like, not amazing, but it was good. It had a great ending when he just got up and like walked away or whatever.
Yeah,
like that was cool.
Well, we're almost at 2 hours, so we should probably wrap up.
Yeah, Emily's had enough of us. She's like, "Yep."
I'm sorry, Emily. Emily, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come off snarky. I apologize.
What? No, it's just we've been recording almost 2 hours. And
I missed you guys. It's been a couple weeks since I had the pleasure. So.
Oh, it's good to have you back on.
Thank you.
Did you miss last episode, Mike?
Yeah, my grandma passed away, so I had a be with my mom.
Oh, that was God. I forgot all about that. I'm really sorry again.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks. She was 92. God bless her soul. She's with my grandpa now.
Oh. Oh, here's Johnny. Hold on before we go. Sorry, Johnny, come here. Johnny's like half naked. So
Sorry,
prepare for this.
He's half naked.
You want to say he's got his shirt off? He's a grosso.
Oh.
This is what we do. Here,
Yeah.
come say hi.
Hello.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
What's that PlayStation game that you play that looks like anime? The fighting game.
Oh, Jump Force.
Oh yeah, I play that.
Mike plays that.
Yeah, a little bit.
You want me to give him your gamer tag?
Yeah, but I don't know how to friend people on it.
He'll friend you.
Okay.
He knows how to do all that shit.
You
I will
texted to me.
defeat you.
Don't say your gamer tag on this.
I got Saiyans on my side.
I got Saiyan blood, man. Right here. Look at that, baby.
Oh shoot. What else are you playing right now?
Well, we got Spider-Man. Both Spider-Man games, Jump Force. And it's just Swords playing Fall Guys, and I got Rocket League. That's it.
Love Fall Guys.
God of War I started, remember?
Yeah.
I have to play Last of Us too, but you won't. I was just telling them that you don't let me.
I'm not fans of those games.
I want to play them, but like you won't let me in your room to play them.
And when?
You're always there. It's like you live here.
Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy.
All right, I love you, buddy. Go to bed.
I just got here for a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me his username, and then we can fight.
Yeah, what is? I'll text it to you, Mike. It's like, yeah.
Oh, Johnny, what'd you think of Mortal Kombat: Scorpion's Revenge?
Oh, Johnny. You threw me off there for a second. I was like, we talked about it for like 20 minutes.
No, not you. That's all right. I'm sure he loved it.
Come here. Tell Mike what you thought of Mortal Kombat: Scorpion's Revenge, the movie we saw last night.
Oh, my favorite character is Johnny Cage now.
Very cool.
He's a Johnny Grosso. That's what we do.
Love it.
That's what we do. Good is right. Do good is right.
You got to show him the '93 movie.
Is it on HBO Max?
I believe so. It's New Line Cinema is, I think, connected to Warner Brothers, so I believe so. I'll check for you.
Cool. All right. With that, let's get out of here. Let me find the button. All right. Thank you, everybody. And that's it. To the next one.
Bye.